Is the board meeting for December 12th, 2019. Present tonight are Denise, Jan, Jean, Judy, Linda, Pete, Rachel, Rick, myself, Liz. If this is your first time listening to the board meetings, we go down the agenda and we go around and allow all directors to have their say. And if there is a motion, then we go ahead and vote on it. So our open session tonight has only 4 meetings, I mean 4 items. So the first one is last month's email business.
This is Rachel. I make a motion to approve last month's email business. That would be the month of November 2019.
I'll second it.
So we have a motion on the floor by Rachel, seconded by Pete, to approve last month's email business. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. Okay, so our next item is the system liaisons report. And Pete Dolan is our new liaison.
However, I've asked Rachel to report because I'm still not up to the speed I want to be on where we are.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Liz, I
Okay.
couldn't get my phone off mute quick enough. This
Okay.
is Rachel.
Right.
And just to let the board know, I'm working on obtaining all the information that's in my Gmail folder to send to Pete on the system upgrade and what's happened over the last 4 to 5 years. So until I have all that sent to Pete, he'll have a better understanding once he goes through that. So just to let you guys know that. And we'll move ahead now with current. I asked Ray to give me an update. So as of yesterday, which was Wednesday, December the 11th, the team is currently reviewing the agility result issue and hope to have an answer in the next week or so. Okay, so the goal was always the priority. I mean, the agility result issue was always our priority. And so we're to the point now that they're going to be able to address that. Next, they've set up automatic testing for the portal to find bugs and ensure that all processes are working properly. So that's critical to ensure that the business office is able to function as required. And the ADMS upgrade is currently still in testing and hope to have all that done by January 1. So that's where we currently are right now. Do we have any questions regarding that update? Hopefully, if there's no questions, we'll have Pete up to speed, and in January, he'll be able to give a report to you guys. Okay, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Rachel. All right, so the next item of the agenda is the National Site Survey or poll. As you guys know, we talked about having a poll regarding whether the membership would like to have the rotation continue as is, of whether they want one side or which sides they want or prefer or whatever. And so the poll has been sent to the board quite some time ago. I guess we should make a decision on this tonight, because that way we could send the poll to Heidi so that she can have it. We just have to decide what's the, how long we want to keep it running before we go ahead and get the results. So I'm going to go around real quick. Denise?
I think that the poll is good. I think it's very neutral. It asks people's opinions, and if they've participated in nationals at all in the last 3 to 5 years, they've seen the rotation, how it is, and if they like it, fine. If they think they need to see something else different, that's fine too. But I do think that we need to, going forward, we do need to have the opinions of the members that this affects, so that we can make some good decisions that way. So I think it's a great idea to have the membership polled. Thank you.
Thanks. Jen?
I think it looks good. It looks like we'll get good feedback from people. It's hard because I think make sure your president's report keeps describing what some of the issues are, that all our members understand what all's really involved with this event. A time frame, I'm just guessing. Maybe Heidi has a better idea, about a month. That's all I have.
I'm gonna go ahead. These added on to the president messages. I already put something on the one that's gonna come out on the Aussie Times in January already. Personally, I think that a month is too short because we have now the holidays and all that. You know, that's just me. Anyway, Jean.
Yes. Have we thought about like maybe putting the survey out in January instead? That's just. But if we do it in the midst of the holidays, yeah, I think we need to do it longer than a month for the return. And anyhow, I just hope we get some really good input this time. Not that we didn't last time, but I hope we get a lot of participation. Thank you.
Thanks. Judy?
I think, and I agree with Jean in that maybe we should put it out in January with a 30-day limit. The problem with giving a longer time frame is people forget about it, and then they don't do it at all. So after the holidays, people can sit down. Maybe when they're paying their bills, they'll fill out the survey.
Okay. Linda? We're still not getting Linda. Pete?
I think putting it out in January, if that's enough time for Heidi to get it prepped, but putting it out too soon is not a good idea. I'm with the let's not muck up the holidays with a survey. The other thing is my understanding is this is going to be an electronic survey, either email or on the website.
That's correct.
How about for the folks, and there are a bunch of folks out there who don't have internet or don't do email?
Well,
have we
for
thought
that,
about doing
then,
a mailing?
Okay, well, that would be expensive, but we could do it. And we can't, if we're going to only do it for 1 month, we can't wait for the Aussie Times to, deliver that information. So, I mean, it's up to the board.
That just came to mind. That just came to mind because the last couple of elections, the mail back the ballot and the vote online has been about evenly split, and people don't want to hear it because they're listening to the advertising, but there are all sorts of folks out there who don't have internet. I barely have internet here in if the satellite if it rains, the satellite says no, I'm not sending you a signal. So, and just a thought, but I think New Year and like 90 days or so for the however we're going to send, however we're going to put it out. I thought the last one was on the website, but I may have been mistaken.
Yeah, the last one was on the website. Heidi sent it through email. Yeah. Rachel?
I am of the opinion that we need to wait until after the holidays and give them no more than 30 days to respond, because like it's been said, if you give folks too long, they will just forget about it. And while I am very sorry that everyone doesn't have internet and some people still get snail mail, I do not believe that this survey is to the point that we want to spend money to send out hard copies of emails. I believe that we'll take the information that we get the same as before, because we didn't send out snail mail before. It was done via survey on the internet and on the website and through all of ASCA's social media. And I believe that we will get enough of a response out of that to be able to make a decision.
Okay, thanks, Rachel. Rick?
I agree that 30 days is long enough. Let's wait till after Christmas, the first of the year. I know we did a survey back a year ago, year and a half ago. I can't remember when the last time it was, but I do remember catching a lot of feedback. It depends the way the survey goes. If it goes one way, everybody that disagreed, they're going to have a problem with the survey. If it goes the other way, the other half's going to have a problem. So I think the board, if we're really going to do a survey, then we need to take the survey to heart, and we need to take some actions the way the survey is read. I just remember last time there was a lot of conflict and a lot of stuff going on about the survey. That's all I got.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you, Rick, in that, we need to really take the information and use it to make our decisions. I mean, this is an important decision that is going to have to be made. So we're going to have to ask the membership to be diligent and try to be honest with us in the poll and answer the questions and just see what happens. It doesn't matter what decisions are made. We're not going to be able to make everybody happy, unfortunately. I mean, I'm sure that we all wish we could do that, but it's not possible. But at least, we have, besides the poll, we have other considerations such as, financial considerations and many other factors that come into these decisions. So anyway, I think that if we want to send the poll out on January 1st, then we have to have a motion tonight that says so, January 1st for 30 days.
Liz, I'll make a motion, it's Rick, to effective January 1st, we will have Heidi send out the survey to all members via the ASCA website and email.
Rick, wait a minute. January 1 is New Year's Day. I don't think we want to ask Heidi to work on New Year's Day.
I think January 2nd will be okay.
I think that it would go, she would have it turned on to go out January. I mean, I don't care. I don't think Heidi's going to be working January 1st. Do everything ahead of time and have it start January 1st.
I know, but you do realize that that's the week of Christmas and the last week of the year, and so why could we not wait until the first Monday in January, the 6th?
This is Jean. I like that. I like that much better.
Yeah.
The 6th?
Right.
King's Day?
I don't know. It's the first Monday in January, and the day is 6th.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
Okay, so
not that I think it's going to make a difference, but I'm good with that.
Okay, so January 6th then to February 6th. Have it for 30 days. Is somebody will second this?
This is Rachel. I'll second that.
Okay. Caroline, you can read that back to us real quick.
I make a motion to be effective Monday, January 6th, 2020, that Heidi will send a survey to all members via the ASCA website and email, available for 30 days.
Okay, any further discussion?
Use her title rather than her first name.
Yep, I will when it's all written out.
Yeah.
Right.
Any further discussion? I'm calling for a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. Okay, so the last item is from Denise, right? And I'm losing this thing. Hold on. Nationals entry form. Yes, Denise.
Okay, having just gone through this, I think that it's important that we have some entry forms that are designed for the national specialty only. On the confirmation entry form, the regular one, it lists squares for like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and other. And it also gives you 3 lines on each altered, because we can have up to 3 shows a day. And so people who are not real familiar with things often enter their dogs on all 3 days, because the nationals takes all those days, which means that we have to send their check back and get a new check and get the entry revised, which also adds to the entry clerk's work. So I had sent some ideas to Sarah in the office, and she was very efficient and got back some examples, and I forwarded them to the chairman of each committee from the nationals and asked their opinion, and there was some feedback there. And so Sarah's working on finalizing some of these, and I think that it'll be a really good thing, and that way it would just make it easier for everybody. It has on the stock dog one, it has for day 1, day 2, day 3, and unfortunately that's not 3 trials. It's usually advanced, open, and started. And so there again, people entered 3 trials, and compensation needs to be done. So so I'd like to do that, as well as a cover letter, a cover sheet for the results, for the major awards that are given out, like the high end trial, the high combined, the high junior, for each venue, to put it out on just a cover sheet. Same thing for the finals. Each of the finals people need to have a form from ASCA that says, this is the armband number and the name of the 1 through 10 of each of the finals, so that when the paperwork comes back, there they are listed right there. So I think it would make it easier for the office overall, the people that are doing the paperwork afterward, and it could be done right away. And I think for the exhibitor, it would make it more clear also. So that's where we are. We're working on those. We have a couple of them pretty well done, and as soon as probably in the next week or 2, Sarah can get those finished and we'll send it to the board to have them look at it. That's all. Any questions?
Any questions for Denise?
Good work, Denise.
Sometimes we learn from experience, and believe me, we have a lot of experience to learn from this time. So, but I think it'll help everybody. I think it'll make it a lot easier. Anybody have any more?
That sounds great, Denise. Thanks.
Denise,
thank
this
you.
is Rachel, and
Go ahead,
I've certainly never filled out anything for nationals in many years. And so I'm looking at this national confirmation one. So you don't need to write the date on there anywhere?
No, they're coming to the nationals. So all you need to tell us is that you're entering confirmation and read
Okay.
by exhibitor pick, and it goes
All right.
it goes on that day. It's not on more than one day, so you don't need to have
Oh, okay.
give them.
All right, got it.
Yeah.
All right, understand. All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anything
Any
else?
other questions?
No, I think this is great.
Any
I
other
do too.
suggestions
I think it's great.
to
Yeah.
what might need to be on one of those forms? Okay, well I'll get those sent to the board in the next week or so and take a look at them, and then we can get some more feedback. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Denise. Great work. Okay, so this was the final item for discussion in open session tonight. So if we could have a motion to end the meeting?
I
I
move
move
we
to
adjourn.
Yes, please.
Are you at 1% yet?
3%.
Right on time.
I'll second it.
I'll second it if you did. Yeah, hurry.
I'll
Okay.
third it if we need to. Good night and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas,
Good night.
everyone.
Good night.
Happy
Merry
holidays to everybody. Thanks to everyone. Good job. Good night.
Happy holidays. Thank you.
Good night, Liz. I didn't find the kennel list on the website anywhere.
What? You didn't
I
find
didn't
what?
find the
Pete?
kennel name list. I didn't find the kennel name list anywhere on the
Whoa.
website.
Okay, I'll have to look. It was at some point, so I don't know if they changed where it was or what. So I'll talk to Heidi
Well,
about it.
I did a search. I
Yeah.
did a search in the member area, and I found out my membership had expired, so I renewed it. And I also searched on the main website and didn't find it anywhere.
Okay.
Thanks. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Liz?
Yeah.
The kennel name listing is on the members only section under resources.
Oh. Okay.
Kennel
Yeah.
registration and kennel
All
listing.
right.
It's there. Okay.
Okay.
Good
Yeah,
night.
I remember it was
I
something
didn't
like
find
that.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's if you go
I didn't
into
find it
your-
because I searched.
well, I don't know how the search works, but if you just go to when you log in and then you go to the resources page, it's towards the bottom of the list. It's like
Yeah, it's got a whole
on the bottom right.
Yeah. Yeah, it says kennel name, and I clicked on that, and it gives me the form to register my kennel name.
Oh no, then we must be looking at different things, because when I click on it, it takes me to a PDF of the kennel listing report, and it lists all kennels: current, expired, permanent, and abandoned.
You want to hang on for a minute? I'll go
Yeah, sure.
look.
Yeah, that works.
Hang on.
I'm not sure I can hang on, Pete.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Liz.
Oh, that's all right, Liz. I'll talk to Calla. Just, I wasn't
All
asking you
right.
to have your battery blow up.
Yeah.
Okay, have a
All
good
right.
night, Liz.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, resources,
Yeah.
kennel registration, kennel listing.
There you go.
Okay,
There you go. All right.
I clicked on
Sounds
the
good.
wrong thing.
No, yeah, I figured that was what it was. It's all good.
It's interesting though. The website told me I looked at it.
Oh, that's funny. Well, the website is just kind of a funny one, anyways.
Yeah, well,
All right. Have a good night, Pete.
let's see. All right, thanks, Calla.
Yep.
Good night.
For sure. Good night.